Hello everybody, it's that college football guy here with another video, and yes, it's time for subscriber roll call. Alright, for those of you who don't know, I did one already for this season. Like every other YouTuber who covers college football, I have my own top 25 that I do, but I also started to do something which is the subscriber roll call, a subscriber rankings. Subscribers mentioned in the comments of the videos, I do the roll call every 2 weeks until I get to the last video. I think every other week the last video ends up being on the 9th of August. I'm going to shut the list down at the end of the 15th. So when I come back the following Friday on the 16th, whatever the list is what it's going to be. It will be closed at that point. And so if you want to shout out your school, you shout it out in the comments of a subscriber roll call video. This one being the newest one, so shout it out here if your school is not already listed. And I'm going to do a ranking. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 29 schools, plus we have one from D3, Wisconsin, Whitewater. I'll be doing an individual prediction video for them. But since they're not FBS, they won't be in the subscriber rankings, unfortunately, because they don't have enough. If I have like 10 FCS schools, or 5 at least, I could do a top 5 of FCS D3 and combine it together and rank them. Since you're the only one, you're going to win that title by default, as of now. But I'll do a top 25. In this case, it'll be a top 29. But last year we had 40. But then again, the first video I did last year, I only had like 12 schools in. So we're already way ahead of the curve. But I'm going to keep it going. I want to keep this energy up, get top 40, top 50 would be great. And it's not like last year I was going to do just the top 25. And some of the subscribers said, no, rank all of them is maybe the only time I ever get ranked all year. So, okay, we'll rank everybody. All the subscriber schools are going to get ranked. I do those rankings every other week. So like week 1, the preseason ranking, then week 3, week 5, week 7, 11, week 15. Week 13, I should say. The last week of the regular season. But that's a preseason rank before that schedule, which means the next ranking will be the last regular season game, conference championship games, bowl games, college football playoff, all combined into one. So a lot of movement can be done. I'm just saying now, as of now, let me get into this list, shall we? I mean, the schools that have already been mentioned, they're already on the list, so we don't have to add them again. If you want to shout them out again, you can if you want to, but they're already on the list, and once the video uploads, I'm going to pin the top comment with the list of everybody here. The schools are Tennessee, Baylor, West Virginia, UNLV, Middle Tennessee State, Ole Miss, Marshall, Notre Dame, Colorado, Toledo, Boise State, Georgia, Arizona, Ohio State, Kansas State, Miami, Cincinnati, Wyoming, the aforementioned Wisconsin Whitewater, that's a separate list, but Iowa, East Carolina, San Diego State, TCU, Florida State, Clemson, UTEP, Iowa State, Penn State, Houston, and Auburn. That's the schools we have now. Now, can we get more? I'd like to see more. Like I said, we had 40 last year. Top 50 would be nice, because there's 100 and some schools. I just want to see how big. Like, the first year, we didn't even have 20. Last year, we had 40. Can we get 60? I don't know. But these are all the subscriber schools that are in so far. Like I said, if you want to have your school in the subscriber rankings, and here's one thing that happens with subscriber schools. Now, I do predictions for the top 25. The top 25 schools. But one thing is, like, I do in-game predictions, game-by-game predictions for everybody. And this year will be the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12, the SEC, the American, the Mountain West, the Pac-12, or the Pac-2, however you want to say it, and the SEC, and the Sun Belt, excuse me. I'll do game-by-game for every member of those conferences, plus anybody else who is not in one of those conferences. I will do an individualized schedule, which, looking at this quickly, would tell me Middle Tennessee State, Toledo, obviously Wisconsin and Whitewater, UTEP would be the schools that wouldn't have, that are individual at this point. And no, yes, Middle Tennessee State, Notre Dame, Toledo, 5 schools, but that are not affiliated with not formally in a conference. They're going to get individualized schedules, but everybody's going to be ranked. And I said, when we get closer to the season, I'll go through how I do my top 25. I'm not like a lot of guys who say, you know what, they look better. I actually do a mathematical formula. I've used this for years. I've only done it on YouTube twice, but I've used this for years, and it has panned out every time. So, and I've gotten the playoff right, except for last year because I had Florida State in and Alabama was 5th. They didn't make my top 4. It was Florida State getting the 4th spot because of what happened. I don't give credit for last season if it's your last year coaching. Don't care. Point schedule, this is mathematics. This isn't about a bias. It's just whatever the numbers show. And like I said, when that time comes, I'll go into that. That's going to be closer. After I close the rankings out, I'll do the video and explain that. And preseason top 25 is when my top 25 comes out. That will be explained there. I'll probably put up the point chart of how it goes. But I'll explain more of that when we get closer to that. Kind of coincidentally and ironically, we have neither subscriber champion from the past 2 years is here. Neither year. Last year's was Michigan, won the national championship. The year before, I didn't have enough, and there were none of the subscribers were in the none of the teams in the playoff were on. None of them were a subscriber school. So the subscriber champion for the first year I did this was actually Fresno State. They're like, how did Fresno get it? Won, I think it was 8 straight regular season games, won the conference championship, and blew out a packed Power 5 team in a bowl game. So I give if you beat a top 5 team is worth more than beating a top 25, which is worth more than beating a Power 5, which is worth more than beating a G5, which is worth more than being an FCS. Who you play counts more. Consequently, a close loss to a top 5 school doesn't take as many points away as losing close to an FCS school. You start getting the idea. But like I said, I'll go into that when we're here. But right now, again, the list again. Tennessee, Baylor, West Virginia. Wisconsin Whitewater. Wisconsin Whitewater is an FCS school. They formally will not be in the formal subscriber rankings because I don't have enough FCS schools to do a FCS subscriber rankings. Tennessee, Baylor, West Virginia, UNLV, Middle Tennessee State, Ole Miss, Marshall, Notre Dame, Colorado, Toledo, Boise State, Georgia, Arizona, Ohio State, Kansas State, Miami, Cincinnati, Wyoming, Iowa, East Carolina, San Diego State, TCU, Florida State, Clemson, UTEP, Iowa State, Penn State, Houston, and Auburn. Those are the FBS subscriber schools. So, like I said, if your school's not mentioned, or if you still want to, shout them out in the comments. I will, if it's not on the list, I will add them to it. Like I said, we're going to do videos I'm going to do videos every other Friday. The last one will be on the 9th of August. And then the following Thursday is the 15th. The end of the 15th, the morning of the 16th, which is the following Friday, I'll announce the final subscriber schools. The final roll call. And then I'll start doing, my previews should be starting about that time, if not before then, of all the prediction videos I'll be doing for all the schools involved. And that's going to be a fun bit for me to do because I got a lot of work ahead of me, but I've already started notes on it to get that going because just finalizing on a few more things and depth charts, and I believe we have one more round of the transfer portal. I'm sure Scotty B, the Baylor King, will remind me of that on here since he loves to remind me about the transfer portal. Right, Scotty? Oh boy, you love Baylor. Check out Scotty's channel, Scotty B, the Baylor King. He's got some good stuff on there. But like I said, that's the schools for now. If your school's not mentioned, shout it out in the comments. I'll add it onto the list. So thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't done it already, do me that favor. Will you please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. It helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Shout out your favorite school in the comments of this. 2 weeks from now, I'll be doing the next one. So if you're trying to add your school into another one of the videos, I'm not going to recognize it there. I go off of the roll call video. That's where I do my list from. That's why I'll refer you back from it. Some people who've done it before, we got the gentleman who did Auburn before, was doing the previous video. He came back to this roll call, the previous roll call video, and put his school in, and I just added them in. And they finally started loading me. I'm in the mountains of West Virginia, which is very ironic for where I'm at, considering I'm kind of in the backwoods a bit. Took a bit to get here. And I didn't know where I'm at. I'm literally 20 miles from my grandmother's house. I didn't even realize it until I got here. Like, oh, damn, I go down that road and I'm right there. Can't exactly fit in it with this big thing, but hey, it's cars only. But, like I said, subscribe, comment on the video if you want to. If you want to share the video, I appreciate it. And if you haven't done it already, if you already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, check out some of the other videos I've done. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. On the way to 1K, where the fun starts, right? So, thanks everybody for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, on X, the link will be in the description. So, again, thanks everybody for watching. If I get bounced around here, but I don't know what the heck they're loading me up with, but it's probably going to be heavy knowing around here. So, thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great Friday. Recap shows on Sunday. A little bit of a Mountain West Pac-12 feel to that one. So, thanks everybody. Be safe out there, and please, be good to each other.